Greetings, dear listeners, and welcome to the Get Sleepy Cozy at Bedtime Stories channel. In this moment, let us embark on a journey to a place of serenity and peaceful sleep. Find a cozy and comfortable spot to lie down and gently close your eyes. Take a deep breath, allowing each inhale and exhale to release any remaining tension. As you lay there, immerse yourself in the softness and comfort of your surroundings. Breathe deeply and slowly, in harmony with the natural rhythm of your breath. With each breath, you are drawn further into a state of relaxation and tranquility, bringing you closer to the embrace of peaceful sleep. Let go of any worries or stressors, allowing them to drift away. This moment is all about your well-being and rest. Embrace the serenity of this journey into the realm of slumber, where worries fade and tranquility prevails. Together, we will embark on this soothing journey to restful night's sleep. The wisdom of uncertainty. This new phase of Tenzin journey brought him face to face with the concept of uncertainty. The unpredictable terrain, with its changing climates and undefined paths, was a perfect metaphor for the uncertainties of life. It was here, amidst the ambiguity and unpredictability, that Tenzin sought to understand and embrace the wisdom of uncertainty. The first few days in this new terrain were challenging for Tenzin. The lack of a clear path often left him disoriented. The sudden weather changes tested his resilience, and the isolation brought moments of doubt. It was in these moments of challenge that Tenzin began to uncover the deeper truths of uncertainty. Tenzin realized that uncertainty was not just a condition to be endured, but a reality to be embraced. It was a reminder of the impermanent and ever-changing nature of life. This understanding brought a sense of liberation. The realization that not knowing what lay ahead was an integral part of the journey, and an opportunity for growth and discovery. One day, as Tenzin traversed a particularly dense forest, he found himself completely lost. The experience, while initially unsettling, became a profound lesson in trust and surrender. Tenzin decided to let go of his need to control the situation and instead trust his instincts and the signs offered by nature. This act of surrender led Tenzin to a beautiful clearing, a place he might never have found had he not embraced the uncertainty of his path. The clearing, with its breathtaking view and serene atmosphere, was a sanctuary where Tenzin spent several days in deep meditation and reflection. During his time in the clearing, Tenzin contemplated the nature of uncertainty in life. He thought about how the desire for certain led to resistance and suffering. He saw that embracing uncertainty was about being open to the experiences of life, staying present in each moment, and being adaptable to change. Tenzin also reflected on the role of uncertainty in spiritual growth. He realized that the path to enlightenment was inherently uncertain, filled with unknowns and mysteries. This uncertainty was not a hindrance, but a catalyst for deeper understanding and awakening. As Tenzin prepared to leave the clearing and continue his journey, he felt a newfound appreciation for the unknown. He had learned that uncertainty was not something to be feared, but a space of potential and possibility. It was a reminder to live fully in the present, embracing each moment as it came. Continuing his journey through the unpredictable terrain, Tenzin carried with him the wisdom of uncertainty. He was ready to face the unknowns ahead, understanding that each step into the uncertain was a step towards greater wisdom and enlightenment. As Tenzin journeyed through the ever-changing landscapes, he encountered a variety of situations that tested his newfound understanding of uncertainty. Each challenge was an opportunity to apply the wisdom he had gleaned in the clearing, further solidifying his embrace of the unknown. One afternoon, Tenzin found himself at the edge of a wide river, its current swift and unpredictable. with no clear way to cross. Tenzin was initially daunted by the obstacle. However, recalling his lessons on uncertainty, he decided to approach the situation with openness and creativity. After some contemplation, Tenzin constructed a makeshift raft using materials he found along the riverbank. As he navigated the turbulent waters, Tenzin felt a sense of exhilaration and freedom. The experience of crossing the river, once a source of anxiety, became a triumphant affirmation of his ability to adapt and thrive in the face of uncertainty. Continuing his travels, Tenzin arrived at a village that was preparing for an upcoming festival. The villagers, busy with their preparations, weren't sure if they would complete everything in time. Tenzin offered his assistance, and in the process, he observed how the villagers embraced the uncertainty of the situation. Working alongside the villagers, Tenzin saw how they adapted to unexpected setbacks and changes in plans. Their ability to go with the flow, to find joy and purpose even amidst the chaos of preparation, was a lesson in the positive aspects of uncertainty. It was a celebration of life's unpredictability and the creative potential it held. One evening, while sharing stories with the villagers, Tenzin spoke of his own journey and the insights he had gained about uncertainty. The villagers listened intently, finding inspiration in his words. Tenzin realized that sharing his experiences and learnings was another way of embracing uncertainty, as it opened up new dialogues and perspectives. As Tenzin prepared to leave the village, he reflected on the dynamic energy of the community. The festival, with all its unpredictability, last-minute changes, was a microcosm of life itself, vibrant, uncertain, and filled with possibilities. Continuing his journey, Tenzin felt more confident in facing the unknown. He had learned that uncertainty was not a barrier, but a gateway to new experiences and learning. It was a reminder to be present, adaptable, and open to the myriad opportunities life presented. With each step, Tenzin embraced the wisdom of uncertainty more fully. He understood that life's unpredictability was not something to control, but to flow with, a dance with the unknown that brought depth and richness to his journey. Tenzin's path led him next to a region characterized by its stark and unpredictable weather patterns. The landscape was a mix of rugged hills and open plains, where sudden storms and winds were common. Navigating this terrain required Tenzin to be constantly alert and adaptable, embodying the very essence of living with uncertainty. One day, as Tenzin traversed a particularly open stretch of land, he found himself caught in an unexpected storm. The winds howled, and the rain poured, making visibility nearly impossible. In this moment of uncertainty and challenge, Tenzin realized he had to rely not only on his physical skills, but also on his inner resilience. Finding shelter under a large rock, Tenzin waited out the storm. He used this time to meditate, focusing on his breath in the present moment. This practice helped him remain calm and centered, transforming a situation of discomfort into an opportunity for deep reflection and peace. The storm passed, leaving the landscape transformed, rain-soaked, and vibrant. Tenzin continued his journey, appreciating the fresh beauty that the storm had brought. He realized that uncertainty, like the storm, could be a catalyst for change, to renewal, washing away the old to make way for the new. As he journeyed in the hills, Tenzin encountered a traveler who was also navigating the unpredictable landscape. The traveler, weary and disoriented, welcomed Tenzin's company. Together, they shared the journey, helping each other navigate the challenging terrain. This companionship was a reminder to Tenzin of the importance of support and connection in times of uncertainty. He saw how sharing the journey could lighten the load, both physically and emotionally. The traveler's perspective and stories added depth to Tenzin's understanding of uncertainty, showing him how shared experiences could enrich and strengthen resilience. After several days, Tenzin and the traveler reached a small town nestled in the hills. The town was a community that had adapted well to the unpredictability of their environment. Their buildings were sturdily built to withstand the elements, and the people had a spirit of cooperation and readiness that was inspiring. In the town, Tenzin observed how the community came together to prepare for and respond to the natural challenges they faced. Their proactive approach and collective spirit were lessons in the proactive aspects of dealing with uncertainty. The town had turned their unpredictable environment into an opportunity for building a strong, cohesive community. As Tenzin bid farewell to the traveler in the town, he felt a sense of accomplishments and growth. The experiences in the hills and the town had deepened his understanding of the wisdom of uncertainty. He had learned that facing uncertainty was not just about enduring, but about finding strength, beauty, and opportunities for growth within it. Continuing his journey, Tenzin felt more equipped to embrace the uncertainties that lay ahead. He understood that the unpredictable nature of life was not a path to be feared, but a journey to be embraced, offering endless possibilities for learning, growth, and connection. As Tenzin ventured further, his journey took him to a region of high altitudes, where the terrain was not only physically challenging, but also unpredictable in its weather patterns. The steep climbs and sudden changes in climate tested Tenzin's endurance and adaptability, reinforcing his lessons in embracing uncertainty. One day, while navigating a particularly treacherous mountain pass, Tenzin found his way blocked by a recent landslide. The path he had planned to take was no longer passable, forcing him to find an alternative route. This unexpected obstacle was a stark reminder of the ever-present uncertainty of life's journey. Tenzin paused, taking a moment to assess his situation. Rather than being overcome by frustration or anxiety, he saw this as an opportunity to practice the wisdom of uncertainty. He explored the area looking for other possible paths, and eventually found a route that, although longer or more challenging, offered breathtaking views and unique experiences. This detour took Tenzin through uncharted areas of the mountain, where he encountered rare flora and fauna and witnessed stunning natural beauty that he would have otherwise missed. The experience was a vivid illustration of how uncertainty, while initially appearing as a setback, could open up new paths and opportunities for discovery and wonder. As he journeyed through the mountains, Tenzin often found himself in awe of the vastness and majesty of the landscape. The mountains, with their towering peaks and deep valleys, were a constant reminder of the smallness of human concernments in the face of nature's grandeur. This perspective brought a sense of humility and a deeper acceptance of life's uncertainties. One evening, while camping in a secluded valley, Tenzin reflected on the nature of fear and uncertainty. He realized that fear often stemmed from a desire for control and predictability. Embracing uncertainty was not about eliminating fear, but about learning to move forward despite it, trusting in one's ability to adapt and find strength in the face of the unknown. Tenzin's time in the mountains was a profound period of growth. The physical challenges and unexpected changes strengthened his resolve and deepened his understanding of the wisdom of uncertainty. He learned to appreciate the beauty of the unexpected and the strength that comes from facing and overcoming challenges. As Tenzin descended from the mountains, he felt a renewed sense of confidence and peace. The lessons he had learned in the high altitudes were invaluable, not only for his journey but for life in general. He understood that the wisdom of uncertainty was a powerful guide, teaching him to embrace life's unpredictability with courage and an open heart. Continuing his journey, Tenzin carried with him the lessons of the mountains. He was ready to face whatever uncertainties lay ahead, knowing that each challenge was an opportunity for growth and deeper understanding. After descending from the mountainous terrain, Tenzin's path led him to a large, ancient forest. A forest with its dense canopy and age-old trees seemed like a world removed from time. In this timeless environment, the Tenzin continued to explore the wisdom of uncertainty, embracing the unpredictability and mysteries that the forest presented. As he journeyed through the forest, Tenzin realized that its seemingly chaotic nature was, in fact, a harmonious system, governed by its own rules and rhythms. The forest was a living example of how life could thrive amidst uncertainty, each species adapting and finding its niche in a complex ecosystem. One afternoon, Tenzin came across a clearing where he encountered a group of naturalists studying the forest's wildlife. They shared with Tenzin their insights into the forest's ecology, discussing the delicate balance of nature and the importance of each species in maintaining the health of the ecosystem. This interaction was a reminder to Tenzin of the interdependence of all life and the role of uncertainty in fostering a diverse and dynamic environment. Spending several days with the naturalists, Tenzin learned to observe the forest with a more nuanced perspective. He began to see the beauty and the unpredictability of nature. How a sudden storm could bring much needed rain, how the decay of an old tree provided nutrients for new growth, and how the unpredictability of the forest was essential for its vitality. The experience in the forest also deepened Tenzin's understanding of the concept of impermanence. He saw firsthand how the forest was in a constant state of flux, always changing, growing, and evolving. This observation brought a sense of peace and acceptance, as Tenzin recognized that change and uncertainty were natural and essential aspects of existence. One evening, while sitting by a campfire with the naturalists, Tenzin shared his experiences of embracing uncertainty on his journey. The conversation was enriching, with each person contributing their perspectives on the importance of uncertainty in life and growth. Tenzin realized that embracing uncertainty was not a solitary endeavor, but a shared human experience. As Tenzin prepared to leave the forest, he felt a deep sense of gratitude for the lessons it had provided. The forest had been a teacher, showing him the beauty and wisdom inherent in nature's unpredictability. He understood that uncertainty was not something to be feared, but to be revered as a source of diversity, resilience, and strength. Continuing his journey, Tenzin carried with him the profound lessons of the forest. He was ready to embrace the uncertainties that lay ahead, understanding that they were opportunities for growth, learning, and a deeper connection with the world around him. Leaving the ancient forest, Tenzin found himself walking to a region that was a blend of natural beauty and human habitation. This area, with its small towns and patches of wilderness, offered Tenzin a chance to reflect on how the wisdom of uncertainty applied not just in nature, but also in human society. In one of the towns, Tenzin observed the daily life of its inhabitants, noting how they adapted to unexpected events and changes. A local festival, planned for months, was suddenly threatened by an unforeseen storm. Tenzin watched as the community quickly adjusted their plans, moving the festivities indoors and finding creative ways to overcome the challenge. This adaptability was a testament to the human capacity to thrive amidst uncertainty. Tenzin also engaged in conversations with various townspeople, discussing topics ranging from personal struggles to broader societal issues. These dialogues revealed the many ways in which uncertainty played a role in their lives and their careers, relationships, and dreams for the future. Tenzin shared his insights on embracing uncertainty, encouraging them to see it as a space of potential and growth. One significant encounter was with a group of elderly residents who shared their life experiences with Tenzin. Their stories were filled with moments of change, risks taken, and the wisdom gained from a life lived in the embrace of uncertainty. Their reflections provided Tenzin with a deeper appreciation of the human journey, with all its unpredictability and richness. As Tenzin prepared to leave the town, he reflected on his time there. He realized that the wisdom of uncertainty was a vital component of a fulfilling life. It was about embracing change, being open to new experiences, and having the courage to step into the unknown. His wisdom was not just a philosophical concept, but a practical approach to living fully and authentically. Continuing his journey, Tenzin felt a sense of completeness. The diverse experiences in the forest and the town had enriched his understanding of uncertainty. He had learned to appreciate the unpredictability of life, not as a source of anxiety, but as a wellspring of creativity, resilience, and transformation. With a heart open to the adventures that lay ahead, Tenzin walked on, ready to face the uncertainties of life with a spirit of curiosity and wonder. He understood that the wisdom of uncertainty was a powerful guide, leading him towards deeper understanding and enlightenment.